All right, good morning, guys. What is up? Got some potential today. Hopefully, more than yesterday, but we do have some potential. Let me look at the scan real quick for market opens. Let's see, did RWalk come out with a press release? Agreement. So they just came out with this press release on this agreement. Interesting. With leading German insurers, robotic skeletons. That's pretty cool, actually. I kind of like RWalk. Gonna have some serious resistance at 150, but right now it's in between this gap. But yeah, I kind of like RWalk. I want to see what that's gonna do. Since they just came out with that press release, I gotta check on my little gamble play real quick, see if it came out with the press release yet. No, not yet. Alright, so we're opening up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we doing here. So CPA going straight up. I'm not touching this until we get some type of pullback. See, this oil stock is starting to come up. It's got room to about 150. DCN up to $40. See, I got to keep an eye on this because I'm wanting to lock in today on some profit. I'm wanting to see if it's going to keep going or not. But we'll get there. See, save us going sideways. CEI, nothing yet. You can see RWalk coming down. My thing with CPA is I just don't know how low it's going to come back down. There's several different support levels, but it moves so much in pre-market. It's hard to say where the support is going to be on this. Like, it's pretty much been going up. So is support going to be $4? Is that what's going to hold, or is it going to be $3.50? Or is it going to be $3.25? Or is it going to be $3? How low is this going to come back down? And that's what I'm thinking on CPA. This little oil stock. Trying to make some moves here. Big upper shadow on that though. RWalk nothing. IMLO in this guy, big sell off. I'll take it off my watch list. Oh, actually, let's see. Oh, they got a license agreement. I don't want to take that off yet. Look at this guy go. It's staying in this 130 range. See CPA still coming down. DECN's going up. Okay. Alright, DECN. Do your little thing then. That's so stupid. I swear, I'm not taking credit for this stock at all because I really never thought it was going to get as high as it has, and it's still climbing, which is crazy. So let's see. CPA coming down pretty nicely. Like I said, where's the support going to be at? Where's the bottom support on this? I think it may be it's either going to be, I think it's going to either be 350 or 325. That's what I'm thinking. Look at you go, DECN. Oh, I guess I should get some of my stuff set up here. CLBS popping up from 240 to 280. I don't know how much more that's going to do. INSCE. Triple Crown winners to race and virtual. Okay, I don't know why that would be a thing, but okay. So can't see pod down to 360 so far. And this candle is fixing to close. I want to see a couple more red candles. CD sitting hitting 45. Okay, alrighty then. You just keep doing your thing then, guy. Nat, big sell off so far. ENZ coming up a little bit. This got some potential. It's breaking $3 right now. I actually am not mad at this. Let's see what we got here. Possibly maybe a trend line here on CPA. Let's see. This is going to come down here. Yeah, we got a few minutes before that candle closes before I decide that. See, RWalk is sold off so far from that initial press release. MNLO starting to come back up a little bit. CEI nothing, CLBS nothing, AVXL nothing, SAVA. I like SAVA because it's above all indicators, so it's bullish right now on the daily, and it's got room up to $10 as well. There's volume. We haven't had a lot of volume yet. Big sell-off on this oil guy so far. Alright, CPOD down in the 350 area, so hey, there you go, Josh. No worries, man. Gotta take care of your health first before anything, so. So say we're starting to break 6. I'm gonna go on save it here. Just 100 shares, but if it starts getting volume, this could start ripping. So that's why I'm going. And it started getting a little bit of volume. It's over 6. So let's see what happens here. Starting to move up a little bit. What did I get filled at? 606? Yeah, that's fine. But I like Save It because it hasn't done much yet. It's got a good press release, pretty low float, it's a known ripper, and it just hasn't done anything yet. It hadn't had volume, but it's getting volume right here at open so far. So let's see if this starts getting pushed up. Plus we got the VWAP and the 9 at $6 as well. So we're slowly still getting a little volume in. We've moved up just a little bit so far off of $6. But we still don't have that much buying volume in here yet. See where's CPOT? 380. CPOT starting to come back up. Nope, CPOT back down to 360. So a little pullback on this so far. As long as $6 holds up, and the VWAP and the 9. Should be alright there. We're definitely gonna have some resistance at the 620 area where that candle closed at right there. So it's kind of making a U shape. If it can break over that 620, then it might can get going. Put a stop loss in there so I can look at CPOT. CPOT holding up so far. This oil play coming back up some. MNLO with a little bit of a Red to green move here. See, save it coming back down a little bit. NAT coming back up some. Saber may not get it. May not get the volume. Yeah, so CPAW still coming back down, so still gotta wait till we can find a bottom on that. That's what I just do. Volume. This guy coming up. Oh yeah, Saving might sell off here, getting a little reverse U shape if this doesn't bounce off of this 9 EMA here. Let's see. GMPX is moving. OAS. Let's see. OAS. I mean, if you want to try to scalp it, maybe. You might could look for a scalp possibly on it. It's kind of looking like it might be a slow day again so far. Yes. Oh, this guy popped up to 62 cents. This is not doing anything. CPAW selling off some more. So still going to be a little bit on CPAW. IMU, that's a lot bigger. ATRA. Yeah, it's coming up, but it's coming right up to that 50 days, so I don't know. CPAW's trying to hold up 350. That was my first theory of support was 350, and then my next would be 325. Nat's going up to the VWAP. Yeah. Nat's got potential. I mean, it's an oil play, so been some oil plays moving. See where this next candle opens on CPOT and see where it goes. Actually, kind of like now that's it's trying to find support at 350. I want to see what this candle does. That's starting to come up so far. I don't know why my nose is running so bad. Let's see, Seva's kind of making a U-shaped thingy. This candle's got a few minutes before it closes. Let's see, and Nat's still slowly coming up. And this oil stock here is starting to come back up too. RWALK coming back up a little bit. You know, let's see, it's testing 350 support again. Let's see if it's going to crack or hold up here. See, Seva's starting to move back up again a little bit. See if Seva's going to start getting attention. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Gotta break that 620 mark on Seva. Oops. don't Guys, don't have to worry about Justin talking crazy. He's actually a personal friend of mine, so he might say some crazy stuff here and there. I know I'm the one who said U-shaped thingy, but it wasn't quite a U-shape yet. That's why I called it a U-shaped thingy. So So CPO's still trying to hold up here. Sava's getting closer and closer to that 620 area. Just gonna keep on creeping. I just want to see where this candle closes and what the next candle does. Yeah, they're starting to get some buyers at 350. Some decent sized buyers. I know I'm the one talking crazy, but I'm just I'm just saying, like, I know Justin, and it's very possible he could say some crazier stuff than that I would say. So just want y'all to be aware. Okay, Sava. Let's see you start revving up here. What do you mean he's my personal Pokemon trainer? What does that even mean, Daniel B? You're crazy, man. Look at this. Is DECN gonna break 50 cents? Look at this nonsense. Oh my god. So far 350 is held up. I'm just not sure yet how I feel about it. Yeah. Jesus God. Alright, give me just a second. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try not to entertain the craziness because I knew the craziness was gonna start coming. So I was warning you guys about Justin. If you start giving him opportunities, he's gonna start talking crazy. So good job, guys. Way to get the chat started going and turned into a Pokemon chat here. in the middle of the first 30 minutes of trading. Let's see here, Sava, you gonna start running? Sava's getting closer and closer to that mark. No, still nothing yet there. Yeah, sorry. There was a Charizard in my front yard. I had to run out there real quick and catch it. You guys are silly. Uh-oh, let's see. Sava's at that 620 mark. Let's see what Sava's going to do here. Let's see if we start getting some real volume in this to break a 620. You can see there's some sellers at 620. Bids at 620. I'm still having a little issue. Shave my ugly suburban beard. I'm glad y'all are roasting me. Why did this become a roast all of a sudden? Like, what is going on? I'm trying to focus on CPAW and Sava here, and you guys are roasting me. Starting to get a little buying volume here in Sava. If it can, this candle can close above that 620 area. CPOT still holding up 350. As of right now, I'm still holding DEC, and as long as it's going to keep trying, I'm going to see if it wants to break 50 cents. If it breaks 50 cents, I'm going to keep holding. If it doesn't, then I'll probably sell out of it. I mean, you know, this was a gamble play, so I'm just willing to let it run as long as it's going to run. Oh, see, Sava's starting to move here. Popping up to 640. Let's see if Sava really gets going. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me go ahead and remove this stop loss since we're up 40 bucks now. Let's see if we can start, if this can break 650 and really start going. A little pullback here. Who has a good open on that candle? Let's see. Today I will make money, tomorrow I will lose money. Yeah, it could be possible. Hey, I've done a lot better this week. I've been cutting losses quick, and I've been profitable almost every day except for yesterday. Let's see, how much more you got, Saver? Struggling with that 650 area. I'm strong at 650 on this. So then 650 is a little strong. I may have to lock in. Let's see. I want to see if it's going to break. I want to see if it's going to actually try to keep climbing above 650. This is a good 50-cent rip so far. I don't want to end up taking a loss. Yeah, selling volume started to come in though, but I mean that was just like the first little stint of buying too. CPOS at 360. A little bit of buying coming back in here. Yeah, man, sure. I'm not. What is Warzone? Call of Duty? Is that the new Call of Duty one? Because I don't know. See, the VWAP and that 620 strong resistance is both right here. So I may hold it as long as that holds up. No, CPOS selling off, so CPOS definitely not going to rip unless this candle comes back up. I mean, we really still haven't got that much volume yet. We've not even hit 1,000,000 volume yet on Seva. And you see, it got bought up right there at that 620, so that showing a little bit of strength if it can stay above that. See, CPA trying to hold up, and it didn't drop too low yet, so still maybe a chance. But I don't like this candle. Okay, that was a decent open on Seva. Oh yeah, see, that candle dropped too low, so now CPA, probably nothing gonna happen on CPA. I think I'm just gonna focus on Seva for now, because CPA is gonna need some time to try to do something, and Seva's at least making attempts to move. So my price target is $7. I was expecting it to get back up to this pre-market high of 690, somewhere in that area, but 650 is a little tough, so that may be an area I have to be careful with. You're looking to get into CPA at $4? You mean $3? Is that what you meant, Mark? About to sneeze. Yeah, that's what I was saying. CPA looks pretty done to me. It'd take a while for it to, it's selling off now. It'd have to make another U shape back up to the VWAP and stuff, but most likely it's just going to keep going blah, like we saw yesterday on a lot of stocks. I mean, I still wouldn't count it out, but for now, I would say CPA it's going to be a while if it's going to do anything. If we could actually get $1,000,000 candle, or not $1,000,000, million in volume candle on Seva here, then it could probably have a pretty big rip, because the biggest volume we've had so far is 236,000 on that candle, so it's not that much. It feels like that sometimes, don't it, Josh? You put it on your watch list and it just doesn't do anything. Has so much potential, and you think it's just because you put it on your watch list. Yeah. Yeah. I meant million in volume candle. Or at least 500,000 in volume. That was 172,000 and it moved from 6 to 650, so a 500,000 volume in candle would be a pretty big candle. Right now it's just kind of fighting with this 650 area. What's SPY doing? SPY's over 280. Let's see, here we go. It's testing 650 again now. see if we can actually break it. So I'm selling at 655, so I guess kind of 650 to 655 is the resistance. So it's going to have to break through 655 as well. CPAW's down at 330. What's Will at? Oh, look at Will there. Yeah, Will making a decent little move up, trying to get up somewhere. Yeah, I know, Daniel. But that's the thing. It just needs the volume. And that's why I'm still holding. That's why I haven't locked in yet, because it really hasn't got much volume yet. And I'm up in profit, so I want to see if volume is going to come into this and it actually start ripping hard. Especially because nothing else is doing anything in Seva right now. Well, there's a few things doing anything. What's KEGX? Yeah, you get what I like to do, Josh, is I like to look. Oh yeah, look at here. Oh man, let's see if it breaks 150. If this breaks 150, looks like it's gonna try to. There's a lot of sellers sitting at 150, but take this off. Oh yeah, but what I like to do, Josh, is like I make my watch list and then I like narrow it down to the two that I like the most, and then that's what I look at. The two, that's the ones I pay the most attention to, is the ones I like the most. That's why I've been looking at Will and CPAW. Kind of a little bit of a reverse U shape, maybe starting to form on Seva, so I may have to get out. FOMO, FOMO, FOMO. Yeah, so it couldn't break 150. There's a lot of sellers there, so I mean, the stock shouldn't move entirely that fast. It's a higher float stock. So if it does break over 150, I don't think it's going to make like a $2 run or anything, but it may make a Seva has 40% potential. Yeah, at this point, maybe. That's what I was saying. It's starting to look a little weak to me because it's kind of curling over instead of going up. We're losing that little bit of buying momentum we had coming into it. They have a very good press release, though. They got a 2.5 million grant for Alzheimer's treatment, so from the National Institute of Health. So that's a pretty decent press release. And like I said earlier, we are bullish. We are above all indicators on the daily, so there's some room to run. So there's some resistance at 663 I didn't see. Did we get up that high? No, we didn't even get up that high. Yeah, so see, this is starting to curl around. I'm getting a little light on volume too. VWAP's at 623, but I mean we're still above the 9 in the VWAP, so as long as that holds up, I'm gonna hold it. It looks like what? Not interesting institutional traders? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. So yeah, this is definitely a curl over, but if this candle can come up, then it may be good. So this candle starts coming down. THMO, possible sleeper. See, what does this look like on the 30? On the 30, it just looks like it's having a 30-minute pullback before it makes its next leg up, honestly. Yeah, TMHO's definitely slowly climbing as well. This guy's still trying to test that. NZ, RWalk. See RWalk. KAGX. This is an energy stock. Okay, it's up 63%. I would keep this KEGX on watch just because it's similar looking to how was it TRMD looked. It's similar to how TRMD looked, and it's at the top of my 10% NASDAQ gainer list. So just keep that on watch. Just off the possibility that maybe. Yeah, I mean, Seva does have a little volume. That's, I'm well aware of that. It's the fact that if Saver does get volume, it can rip hard. That's what I was saying earlier. This $176,000 volume candle. This was a 50-cent move on only 170,000 volume. So if we actually get real buying volume in on this, like 500,000 or 1,000,000 shares being sold at once, it's going to rip hard. American Airlines, possible cup and handle pattern. We just got the 9 crossed over the VWAP on Seva, so we're getting a little bit more bullish on Seva. I mean, we're already pretty bullish, but on the intraday and the daily chart, both, we're looking kind of bullish as long as this can hold up in this area until some more buying volume comes in. I don't know yet. I don't know what it's going to do yet. It just needs volume. That's all it needs is buying volume. This guy This oil play, let's see, it's trying to break the 50-day here right now. If it breaks the 50-day, it then has room up to 320. It looks like it's going to try to. Good job, Dom, on Will. Will's a good one. I kind of missed it because I was focused on CPA and Seva, but back here at 125, it would have been a pretty decent entry. Yeah, I mean, you're testing some strong resistance right there, so there's nothing wrong with selling right there. I'm not mad at you. It's a good play. It's a pretty good play from 120 up to that resistance. Let's see. Say we're going to start moving now. I guess I got to stop watching Seva, because every time I start watching Seva, it stops moving. Like, I'll switch over to a different stock and look back, and Seva will be up a couple more cents. Looks like it's going to attempt to try to get up through 650 again. Maybe 660 here. Alright, I'm going to look away again, Seva. Go ahead. Do what you're going to do. I won't look at you. See DCN. Shippers. What's up with the shippers? Rig right here. Right at $1 right now. Tops has got some volume, but it's way down low. Ship coming up a little bit. If it can break 15 cents. CTRM. GLBS. PXS. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much action on them yet. Let's see. Oh, Seva starting to come back up some more here. I'm watching it again. Let's see if it comes back down just because I switched over to it. So what I was looking at earlier is, where's it at? It's like 660 or something like that, where there's some resistance. Yeah, 662 on Seva. Not refineries, because they're making too much oil. So if they're making too much oil, who's going to pay the refineries? The storage is the big thing. There's so much oil that storage stocks are the ones that are moving up. So that's what you got to watch, is the storage stocks. But refineries are probably going to have to start shutting down some of their operations because there's too much oil. Like, once the economies are back open and stuff, they're going to have to chill out for a little bit because there's too much supply and not enough demand at the moment. But, I mean, they still could possibly run. I don't really know for sure, but... Yeah, exactly what Josh said. I'm expecting them to go down more than I am anything else. Let's see. We're going to start moving here on Seva finally. Going to break this 662 and run up to $7 so I can lock my $100 in for the day. No, we're just gonna keep slowly creeping. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slowly creep. Seva has to be popping up on people's scanners. This has got to start getting some attention. I mean, this stock has went from $6 to 6.60 so far. It's a 60-cent move. Like, where's the day traders at? Where are y'all at? Hmm. Now, question is, do I want? Question is, so we still did not get enough volume really to push through that six. You can see it closed right at the close at 662. Yeah, closed right at 662. Hmm. I'm gonna look away again. Submit second. Huge response from Fortune 500 companies. What? Let's see. Hmm. TMHO still coming up. Saver right now is just doopy dooping along. Well, I mean, I don't know how. It's just doopy dooping along. It's just like little rip, little sideways, little rip, little sideways, little rip, little sideways. Like, it's not ripping. It's not getting the volume to rip, but it's getting enough buying volume to keep pushing it up. This 660 area is gonna might be a little tough, so that's what I'm trying to think if I want to just lock out or not. Well, I'm up $50, but at the same time, I just know how much potential this has if it gets buying volume, if it gets some actual real volume. Could go to the SPY. Oh, SPY is pulling back. So it looks like SAVA might be kind of moving with the SPY. A little bit, maybe, maybe not. Let's see if it starts getting bought up here at 650. Yeah, it started getting bought up right there at 650 at the open of that candle. We're not that high off the VWAP or the 9 either yet. That's another thing. There's still a lot of potential on this guy. As much as I'm thinking about locking out. Whoa, DEC with a huge sell-off. Nasty. Should have locked in on that. I did not expect it to sell off like that. That's OTC stocks for you. Gross. What did they come out with? I don't know. I'm not sure why that crashed like that. Should have locked that in when I had it. Oh well. OAS made a move. Oh yeah, it did make a nice little move. That's what I was saying. You could have. I've been looking for a scalp on it, but are we gonna get here or not? We're gonna break over this 660 area. Start making another leg up. Some selling starting to come through, but maybe that'll get them out of the way. So now I'm just at the point of debating whether I want to lock in or not on Seva. Really thinking about it. I'm trying to give it a few more minutes to see if it's going to get over 660, but if it takes too long to get over 660, then it could start coming back down. But I want to see it get above 660 and hold. I mean, it did just pop up a little bit. Let's see what this candle does here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Maybe we're going to start moving here. Let's see. Finally over that 662 area. See if buying volume starts coming in here. Pushing up to 670. Got a decent buyer at 670. To 672 on the bid. Here we go. Starting to move a little bit. Getting up to 675. So I'm selling at 675. Let's see if it's going to break down. Ooh, a lot of green lighting up on the time and sells. No, still struggling with 675. There we go. Now it's starting to knock 675 out. Come on, at this point you've got to at least test pre-market high at this point. You've gotten this close to it. Come on. We still haven't got a ton of buying volume yet. We've moved 70 cents and we still haven't got that much buying volume. Here we go. Let's see. Push through 675. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let me make sure. 675. Actually, 675 is pretty strong. 675 is extremely strong. Hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here. Hit 675 several times. So I'm actually going to probably lock out if it doesn't start breaking here soon. And get my finger on the trigger and get ready. And let's see here. Are we going to break through? Looks like we might break through. It's trying. It's trying. I've only got 100 shares, so I don't want to sell most of it. I'd rather sell it all at once or hold it for a little bit longer. Let's see here. If we can start getting some buying volume coming in, some actual buying volume, we might can blow through. There we go. Popping up here. Let's see. Let's see if we can break that pre-market high. Blew right through 675 so far. Here we go. Coming up to pre-market high. 690 is the pre-market high. Let's see if we can break that. And we're starting to actually get a little buying volume for once. A little bit here. Ooh, back down. Quick little pop back down. This could start getting a little crazy though, because it looks like volume might be starting to come in. Finally. A lot more selling volume. see, where's this candle? This candle's about to close, so let's see what happens with this candle and the next candle. Then I'll decide. Ooh, big buyer just came in at 675. So 675 trying to become some support here. If we could close over that, that'd be nice. Yeah, so that candle closed at 675 and this one opened above it. So let's see. See if it keeps pushing up. I'm going to lock out, guys. So $63 profit. It could still possibly rip, but you know, I've been holding this for a long time. It's been going up. And it did go get up to that pre-market high. But I'm just going to lock out there at 675. Didn't hold up as support, so instead of trying to hold this longer, I mean, I could try to hold it back down to 650 and then see if it holds up. But if it doesn't, you know, at this point, I'm happy with the win. So I'll take it. Not a huge win, but it makes up for my losses from yesterday, so it puts me positive on the week. I'm all right with it. What's DECN doing? So DECN sold off pretty hard and then came right back up. This is a crazy candle on DECN. I mean, this candle is absolutely nuts. I guess everybody locked in profit up there, and then because it couldn't break 50 cents. Where's old CPA at? So CPA possibly could make a big U shape if it can keep going. Where's this guy at? This guy's still trying to test that 50-day. CEI, nothing on CEI yet. THMO, kind of, I'll see. MNLO, it's moved up a little bit, trying to get up to 150. Save it still might possibly rip. RWalk. DCN still climbing back up. I don't know what I want to do on that. Let me actually look some more into this press release while I have a second. Granted Dupree, UEA, US on April 4th. They have a, what the hell is this? I can't even see what that says. Boy, this is a big press release. Publicist and a lobbyist. So they're talking the lobbyist? They've got 3. Okay. So they've got congressmen. How did this sell off? So far, I'm seeing an amazing press release. This is insane. It's not just to receive approval. When this approval is received, to become the go-to testing solution in demand by professional organizations as well as Fortune 500 companies and sports teams. Some Fortune 500s have tried to place large purchase orders. Okay, so it's a pretty good press release. I'm just going to hold it. It was a gamble, so whatever. If it keeps, whatever. I'm just going to hold it. Oh, so Seva still couldn't break out yet. It's a pure example of how professional shake up retailers. I'm not sure what you're saying, Daniel B. I don't understand. I mean, like I said, it's a gamble play anyway. This play cost me $50 at that's how much it cost me to get in this back at 16 cents. So, I'm still up 50, $60 now, but if this just keeps going and they actually do get all this crazy stuff that they're talking about, then maybe it'll go up even more. Who knows? But I'm going to hold it still for now. Because it is coming right back up after this sell-off. No, CPA looks done. I kind of like this oil play. Let's see, where's 165? 155. 160. Yeah, creating sell-off panic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It had to be. There's no way that retail traders read that press release and was like, "Oh, I got to get out of this." Like, that press release is amazing. And guess what? This stock doesn't have that AYTU had, manipulation. Look at that. It's just nice fluid motions. This probably was some manipulation, like Daniel B said, but I don't know. I don't want to watch Will here because we got a little bit of a U shape on this. So what we look like on the 30. 30 is still going straight up. Not because I still got $400 I can trade with. And 150 has held up so far on this guy's oil play. The SPY still coming up. Oh, Seva. Seva's trying to get back up there again. So I got shook out on that little sell-off. I just want to see if Seva's actually going to break $7 or not. If it gets back up there, I'll keep an eye on it. Because my instincts were telling me not to get out of it. My instincts were telling me not to get out of Seva, but my technical brain was saying, lock in this profit, lock in this profit, lock in this profit. So I want to see how right my instincts were on this. I mean, in any case, I'm happy. I made a pretty decent profit on this easy play. I was hardly paying attention to this stock after I bought into it, so. It is a grinder day. You were definitely right about that so far. Oh, I remember I told you guys to keep an eye on this guy. It looked like TRMD. This guy already moved $2.50. I know this is an ugly pattern, but I was kind of thinking. And it's got room all the way up to $12.86. And then after $12.86, it's got room up to $52. No volume so far, and it's moved a ton. I'm going to do something crazy, guys. I'm going to do something real crazy. I don't recommend anybody else do this, but I'm going to... God, this is crazy to do. What spread is nasty. This is such a nasty spread. But yeah, I'm going to try. Let's see. Do something real crazy just to see. Let me think this out in my head real quick. $1.50. What's up, Satoshi? Josh just said, I don't recommend you do it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing a little gamble. I don't want to buy a lot of shares, but I'm feeling kind of crazy. I'm not going to buy in market. I'm going to try to limit in. I'm going to try to limit in like at 650 in the middle. The only trade I've took today is Seva. I got in at Seva at 606 down here. And then I held Seva all the way up to to right here to this candle, and I sold right here after it didn't break the pre-market high. I made a $63 profit. This is the only trade I've took today. Another big drop on DECN? Ah, yeah, a little drop. Like I said, I'm in at 16 cents on DECN, so I'm just going to hold it. I don't care what it does. I'll just, I was up some profit on it, but it has potential to go crazy, so. Snapchat. Let's just see if I can get filled on this, guys. Let's just see. See if I can get filled like... What's right in the middle? 650? Yeah, let's see. I'm only going to go 20 shares on this as well. So I'm not going to risk a ton. Highly don't recommend anybody do this. Like I am purely gambling, but I'm only going to do it with 20 shares, so it's only going to be like $130, but if it drops $1, you know, I'm risking like $20. No, I better not. I gotta be smart, guys. I gotta be smart. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I really want to, but I'm not going to. Let me take a look at Snapchat. Let me get away from this before I do something stupid. Snap. I mean, 15 is a pretty strong support line, so I could see Snap coming back down, maybe. It kind of just depends on what happens with the economy. What's up, Kofi? BRQS. Let's take a look at BRQS. I'm trying not to. Like, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to try it. Just because it looks kind of similar to TRMD that ran to $48, and it's got the spread and it's got the chart pattern to do it. Like, it could run that high. I mean, it's had 16,000 in volume so far, and it's up 100%. So it doesn't take much to get it going. So I would be a very big gamble. The upside of potential to that gamble could be insane. Don't make me look at it no more, because I really want to. I really want to do it, and I feel like it's really stupid. But on the off chance that I catch this like TRMD before it runs $50, that'd be such a grab. But anyway, let me look at these other stocks. Let me get off of it. Let me stop thinking about it, because the more I think about it, the more I'm going to convince myself to do it, and I'm trying not to. So let's see, BRQS, mobile smart tracking cloud solution. It's not bad. I mean, BRQS has sold off so far today. It's got to get back above $3 before I would even think about it. And it's got resistance at 344. There's not a lot of potential on this stock at the current moment. I mean, maybe if you're looking for a quick move, maybe to see if it gets back up to 3. Possibly, but still, there's not been a lot of volume on it either. So I don't particularly like BRQS right now. Maybe in a couple of days. But yeah, Kofi, for everybody who's joined, who is wondering what's happened today, so far I've took one trade. This is the only trade I've made. I got in on Seva down here in this 606 area, and Seva climbed all the way up to that pre-market high of 690, and I actually sold right here in this red candle for a $63 profit. So if you guys want, this is what I'll do for this. I'll do a recap video for Seva and why I bought this. Don't tempt me. Why are y'all tempting me to do this? Why y'all tempting me to do this? You know, I'm telling you guys right now, I already want to do it, and I'm trying to convince myself not to, and you guys are not helping. You guys are really not helping. You guys are a-holes, man. Ah, I missed it. I missed it. Man, this is what I was waiting for on Will earlier. I was looking at it. I was watching it here, and I was looking for it to break 160, and it broke 160 over that 50-day moving average. Now it's coming up, so I missed that play. I missed it because I was focused on this garbage. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, guys. Not yet, anyway. Not doing it. I want to, but I'm not going to do it. Sava still actually got a chance, too. It keeps holding up. CEI. CEI is a sneaky one. I had CEI on my watch list earlier, but it's one of those ones where you can't see anything and you only got this to go off of. Yeah, yeah, the $2 mark. That's what I was That's what I was looking at too. $2 is where it needs to break. How much volume has CEI had so far? CEI is kind of like Sava. It's a low enough float. It's a low enough float to where it can rip. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. I kind of like CEI, honestly. Or if we can, man, I don't know, but the problem is it's going against my recent strategy of buying support. If I buy up here for the break of $2 and it doesn't break $2, then I'm risking. Well, I guess I'm not risking that much. I could risk about 10 cents. And then if it does rip, it's only got room to 220. Have to break that. So what's Will doing? This OAS stock still coming up too. Will all the way up to $2. That's pretty gross. $195 is pretty tough resistance as well. You see it's hitting there right now. Candle there, candle there. And it's starting to get some volume. I'm gonna go on this and see if it starts moving. What I get filled at? $199. Let's see if it breaks $2 and starts going. This is a momentum breakout play, and let's see if it actually works out or if I end up taking a loss here. See, I don't want to risk too much on this. 189, 190. So let's see if it can start getting volume and break too. I'm gonna put a stop loss in it right under the VWAP and the moving average. Ooh. So let's see. $2 might be too tough. It might not be able to break, which is what I was concerned about. But I like this big green candle. I was wanting to see if more buying volume would come in here. And this stock has got me before too, so that's another thing I'm not particularly happy about, but so this needs to break soon if it's gonna break. So two. So this is going to be sketchy for a second. I don't know if this is going to break or not. It's right below 2, and we need to see 2 on the ask and see if sellers start get taken out. Got a little bit of selling at 198. So my first profit target is going to be 220 if we do break 2. So what's DCN doing? DCN still in that 30-cent area. That's fine. Maybe I need to flip away and look at this guy again. See, Seva still hasn't broke yet. This needs to stay above 195. It needs to keep pushing up towards 2. We don't want it coming back down at all. So it looks like WLL's up at 2 as well. That's a nice good red candle. Let's see if some buying volume can come in and push this up or not. Don't go down. The bid is slowly creeping up. We gotta see 2 on the ask. Like, it is not, the ask is not moving up to 2. Here we go. Let's see if we're gonna start getting some buying volume and break here. Now we got 2 on the ask. Let's see. See if 2 starts getting taken out. A lot more red on the timing sales than green, but $2 is slowly getting taken out. Let's see. There we go. We're starting to go through 2 now. Almost there. There's 2 shares left at $2. There it goes. Okay. All right, there. Starting to break here. Let's see if this can actually get moving up. Little resistance at 205. Bit slowly creeping up here. Oh, here we go. We're starting to pop up a little bit now. Oops. Oh, there we go. Pop up to 210. Can we get the pop up to 220? That's my next question. Now I'm actually going to move my stop loss up. Let's see. This candle needs to close above $2. If this candle does not close above $2, this is going to be a problem. Let's see. Okay, so that one opened up above 2. So now this candle needs to hold above 2 to show 2 as new support. Yeah, I'm going to move my stop loss up to 194 for now. That way I'm risking just a little bit less. And I don't even want a lot out of this. I just want to see it test that pre-market high. I just want to see 220. That's all I want to see. Oh, decent sized buyer came in there at 203. So we're all over the place on this guy right now in this 205 area. Starting to move up some more. Let's see, this candle's got 2.5 minutes to close. We want to make sure this candle closes. Oh, there we go. Starting to move a little bit. So see if this will start getting over 210 here soon. I really want this candle to close over 205. It's got a minute and a half to do it. Well, there we go. We're starting to push up to 210 now. Some selling at 210. So a little resistance here. And that's starting to get taken out. 210 starting to get taken out a little bit. Slowly pecking. There we go. 210's taken out. Let's see. We're starting to move up. I'm going to cancel my stop loss now. And let's see if we get up to that 220 mark. See if I can lock in another quick $40 here. Coming back down a little bit. Whoa, big drop back down here. See if $2 holds up. Woo. So I'm going to put a stop loss back in for now at 198. Just so I'm not risking much, just in case. Because that was a big, quick drop. And at this point, I'm up some, but I want to give it a chance. But I don't want to risk any loss if I don't have to. Or no, I'm just being very, very cautious. You know, it's not really diamond. What did he say? Still gripped by a diamond hand. It's not really that type of situation. I'm keeping my stop losses really tight, so you know I could get stopped out and take a loss, but I'm already in a profit today, so I don't want to lose much if I do take a loss. And all I really want is 220. Like we're 5 cents away from that 220 mark. I just wanted to try to get like 40 or 50 more bucks. So I don't feel like I was asking for that much. I don't know if it's going to get it or not. It could easily sell the rest of the way off here. We need this candle to stay above 205 if it's going to keep moving. But we got 2 minutes left for it to stay over 205, and right now it's kind of testing that area. So it needs to get off that area if it's going to close. If not, it might not close. It might drop. Yeah, it's not looking good here. How's this guy doing? I just want to see it real quick. Look at that. It's still slowly climbing up. Look at that thing. That ugly thing. Got a little over a minute for this to close. Above 205. Like I said earlier, CEI has gotten me before when I thought it was going to break out, so I'm just keeping my stop loss really tight because of that as well. Multiple reasons why. So we got 40 seconds. If this can close over 205, it still might have a chance to get up to that 220. Yeah, I'm being careful. I mean, I've got a very tight stop loss. My stop loss now is at 198, so I have a 1 cent stop loss. If it cracks 2, then I'll be out of it. And that's where I want to be out of it at. If it does crack. But I want to give it a chance to get to that 220 because it hasn't yet, and that 215 is not really a big enough reason for me to see for it not to get to 220. Let me see. Where's this candle at? So that candle is at 216. No, 215. See, the top of this candle, thick of the candle is at 216, but the pre-market high is actually 221. So there is some resistance there at that 215, 216 area. Here we go. Starting to get back over 210 a little bit. Actually, some decent buying size came in at 210. I mean, 215, there was a lot of sellers at 215 earlier, but they all got pretty much taken out. So I want to see 215 again before I decide exactly if I want to get out there or... I mean, maybe a little bit of a flag. It's an ugly flag if it is a flag. Okay, so now I'm thinking maybe I should move my stop loss up to 209 because 210 really needs to hold up if this is going to try to make that pre-market high push, and that would at least guarantee a somewhat profit of something if I move my stop loss up. Oh no, I may do that in a second. Let's see. Let's give it a second here to kind of wiggle around. It's starting to look a little weak now. Really needed to stay over 210. I don't know. The 9 EMA just crossed over the $2 mark though, so let's see if $2 holds up. I'm just gonna leave my stop loss where it is. Now it looks like I might get stopped out here. Let's see if $2 holds up. $2 holds up. Maybe we could possibly start seeing like a U shape or something. See, the VWAP's at 197, so if it does crack 2, it could drop down and bounce off of that too. Now I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave my stop loss right there where it's at, because it's right under the 9, and if the 9 holds up, then that'll be good enough. Oh, we might start cracking here, so I'll probably get my stop loss might get hit if $2 can't hold up. Look up at this guy. Look at it. Look at him still slowly climbing. What did Seva ever do? Seva's still in that 675 range. And we're not really seeing people come in and buy it up off of $2 either on CEI, so that may be all it had was back up to 215. Yeah, it's looking like that's all it had. It was just 15 cents on it. Unless that 9 holds up. If that 9 EMA holds up, there's still some potential on it. Yeah, it's not getting bought up enough at this 201 area. So 201's about to crack. Yep, that got filled. So $4 loss. Oh well. Couldn't get it. Could not get to 220. It got close, but couldn't get there. So, this is what it is. I didn't lose very much, so it's not a big deal. The lesson on that is I should have locked in at 215. But this is what I was saying right at the beginning when I was debating on this play, was because buying, this is a perfect example, so you guys listen up to this. Buying at breakouts, especially right now, as volatile as the market is a little tricky. So what I've been trying to do and what I did on Seva was buy at a support area. So CEI, if you could have got it more around here in this 180 area right above the 200 after you see it bounce off and it starts coming back up, then, you can see at 180 you could sit here and be holding this all the way up here. So that would be like 35 cents of profit if you look for that support. Whereas if you're buying at the momentum breakout point, which of course the big momentum breakout point would be at the break of a high a day, but $2 was still a very, very serious area. You can see here these candles all hit $2, and this one bounced off of $2. But that $2 area was a tough resistance line, and it broke through, but you've only got 15 cents of profit. So you're risking a lot more on the momentum breakout area, because if you buy at 2 and it crashes back down, the next support line's at 190, so you're risking 10 cents there, where you could have been in at 180 holding securely and waiting to lock in something. Yeah, so this just confirmed that the strategy I've been trying to use works better right now than breakouts are. Like maybe when we get back in a consistent market, we can see breakout buys be good buys, but right now they're just not getting that much, even if they do get a little pop. Whereas like Seva barely did anything in pre-market. It had a big run early in pre-market, and then it sold off, and then $6 kind of held up as support in here, and we don't have that far to drop. There was support kind of at 590. You can draw the line right through there, and you can see it. This candle bounced off. This one did. This one did. This one did. Became resistance, broke through. This candle's 6. So 590 was very strong support, and then so was $6. So my entry on this, buying at 606, put me with plenty of support and plenty of potential ahead for this to move. So do you guys see the difference to that, especially the newer traders? Because I know Daniel B and One Life know what I'm talking about, and probably Sways. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, but this is what I've been looking at, and same thing in CEI. Like I said, you're buying way up here when you could be buying down here, or even maybe right here at 183. You just gotta look for that support to confirm, but on Seva the support had been confirmed multiple candles. And Seva's had a lot more room to go up than it did to actually go down. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. Yeah, this guy, man, I shouldn't have counted this one. I should have focused more on this one. I was watching it, but Seva and CPOD just got my attention. But this could have been a killer win on this oil play. After seeing 120, see, this is another example too. If you look back, 115 was resistance, so you can draw a line straight across for 115. Bam. Is that crooked? No. As you can see, 115 was resistance. It hits 115 here, hits 115 here, hits 115 here, breaks out over 115, and then a lot of these candles hit at 125. So it comes back down, breaks out again. You got some candles hitting in that 125, 130 area. But you got this 115 support. So you could easily got an entry and wrote it up. I mean, if you got a 115 and it goes up to 160, that's a pretty good move by itself. But it's just easier to try to buy at support. It's easier and it's less risky to me to buy at support right now than at actual breakout areas. So, alright guys, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. We'll go ahead and call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday. We'll see what kind of day Friday brings. If some of you guys are not in the Facebook group yet, go search for Framework Fortune Day Trading. Join the Facebook group so you can talk with everybody. And we will see what happens tomorrow. So until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day.